Today's music is brought to you by none other than Family Force 5. Today is all about me. I wanted to take this opportunity to just tell you a little bit about myself. This will be interesting for people who already know me, but also for people who just discover me on YouTube and have never seen hide nor hair of me in real life. So sit back, sit down, don't stand. Just a little introduction, background info, fun facts about Derek Christian Klein. I'm sorry guys, this is gonna be really boring. Number 1, I am a Christian, a Jesus freak, and I'm not afraid to talk about my faith in Him. That's that. 2 of my most favorite physical things, or maybe not physical, like things, those would be comedy and film. And you see that exemplified in this channel. I've loved comedy ever since I was able to understand comedy. To me, it's a gift and an important aspect in all of our lives. I try to be a comedian. I think I'm sort of funny. My friends think I'm funny. And I love making people laugh and entertaining people, and I hope I can accomplish that. I also love video production and making movies. I've been doing so since 2006. I have never really made much with my friends, or with a team, or with other people. Most of the stuff I've made by myself or with my dad. My aspiration is to one day make a new channel and get together with my creative, awesome friends and start making really great skits and sketches and entertain people. Make you kids laugh. You know, I feel like it's kind of a mission. It's really something I would love to do. Thinking maybe this summer of 2013, we could get started on that. Become famous. Entertain people. Maybe buy some Reese's at Walmart for half price. Because they're like, hey, I know you. You're that guy online. Makes people happy. Get half-priced Reese's. I'll be like, can I get some Little Debbie brownies too? Don't get ahead of yourself, bro. Okay. I like a lot of music, like Family Force 5 and Reliant K and Toby Mac and David Crowder Band and Switchfoot and numerous other bands. Some inspirations for me, comically and film-wise, would be the Marx Brothers, Jerry Lewis. Those are people from the olden days. Modern times would definitely be Balloon Shop. If you've never watched Balloon Shop, go freaking watch it, okay? That stuff is... I watch it every day. Religiously. And then from Balloon Shop are people like Joshua Pursley, Thomas Gore, and Olin Rogers. And Olin Rogers has hilarious video logs where he tells stories, kind of like I do. Okay, I'm copying him. And an amazing video series. So click those buttons, you individuals. I have this fetish for wooden ducks. This is a Bible. But when he was strong, his heart was lifted up to his destruction, for he transgressed against the Lord his God by entering the temple of the Lord to burn incense on the altar of incense. It's probably a bad place to start. First semester of school this year, I've got a 3.6 grade average. I used to have a 4.0, I'm hoping to get a 4.0 next semester. Speaking of school, well, first of all, I do love my family. I have an amazing mother and father. But I really, truly love all of my wonderful friends. I was homeschooled for 10 years, and I was never really too close to anyone, and they just came into my life, and they're supportive, loving, funny, hilarious. It's everything a guy could ask for, and I'm thankful. Speaking of which, that brings me to another important thing that I forgot to mention, which should have been number one. I am a funny, crazy, weird, embarrassing, awkward person. And I am so freaking proud of that. I'm not perfect, but I am Derek. And whoever you are, you should be happy with that person. You know, I'll admit, I had a season of time earlier this year where I was just acting pretty depressed, ashamed of myself, and let me just tell you, that is such a waste of time. I feel like maybe I did it a little bit selfishly, too. Not purposely selfish, but what I thought was a good way to act was really just worthless, wasting time, separating myself from my friends that love me. Don't do that. I like dancing. I like to dance. I love writing. I'm in Tangent at my school, which is a writing class / club thing. I love creative writing of any type, and I'm working on some novels and many other writing things. I'm working on maybe getting a blog site up for stuff like that. I love awesome t-shirts. I'm not vain, but, you know, I'll do anything for a good t-shirt. One of my good friends, Jordan, she gave me the nickname Shroomy, so I have this mushroom. Only she can call me that, though. No, I guess you can. It's alright. She is a really close friend of mine. Lately I have not felt close to her, and I think it's because of my stupid actions. I wanted to say sorry about that, but she's one of those friends, like many of my friends, that I feel will be one of my friends that I'll have for my entire lifetime, and I'd hate to mess that up by being a crappy person. So, if I've done anything, I'm sorry. I love you, Jordan, and I love all my friends. I would name you all, but I can't even list you all on one set of hands. Could bring in another set of hands, but that would be kind of awkward. I've never had a girlfriend. I've never been kissed. I held a girl's hand. I'm not going to tell you who that was, and I don't really think it was anything, it wasn't anything like, there was no, but it was the first time I held a girl's hand. And I really didn't think that particular friend liked me that much, so it made me feel a little more comfortable around her. And I held a freaking girl's hand. That's like my hands aren't that sweaty. Now I can wake up and not cry. I was once Willy Wonka in a video production for a homeschool, and I also kind of co-directed it. Sometimes I randomly dance in the middle of sentences. I have a Chihuahua named Pablo, and he's about 6 or 7 years old. He loves food and eating, and getting his belly rubbed, and then eating more. I have a crush on a girl. I can't tell you who that is. I would compare her to a unicorn, but that got me in trouble last time. This sign has been in many of my video logs, but I don't think anyone has read it. It says, "Derek's parking only, all others will be towed." Which is funny because I don't even have a car. What else, Derek? What else can you tell us about yourself? As you asked. I have trouble saying the words crayon, because I don't say crayon, I say crayon. My mom makes fun of me. Protestant, which is supposed to be Protestant for some reason. I think I am a Protestant, so that's really disappointing. Geometry? Geometry? Supposedly? Supposed to be? I took piano lessons for a couple of weeks and gave up. I used to think I was really, really attractive until I hit like the 10th grade that I'm in now. I think I'm just kind of average now, which is a much more realistic view, I think. That being said, there is a woman out there that God created who wants nothing but this. I'm gonna find her. This is my 30th vlog. I've done 29. If you're interested, if this one makes you laugh or kind of entertains you, go check those out. I also make skits and sketches, of course. Go check them out. I love everyone. Sometimes I don't love myself, but for the most part, sometimes I just stare thoughtfully and very seriously, and it worries my friends because I'm normally a silly, ridiculous person, kind of like this. I'm serious, that gets him. Ever since I was a little kid, and still to this day, I call brassieres booby patches. And this term has spread to the rest of my close family. Well, I've told you pretty much everything I can think of about myself. For those of you who know me or have watched my old videos, why don't you write a description of me in the comments in case I left anything out or if you think you can describe me better. I'd like to hear what you have to say. No lying. God is watching, and I read the comments as well. This could be a lot of fun. If you have any questions for me, ask me and I'll answer them in the next video log. Any requests, blah blah blah, you know what to do. Time for some last minute dancing.
Sensation, gonna give you some good news. Let me tell you what it's all about, cause it's sure to make you move. You'll never really see it coming, cause it hits you so fast. Then you're getting supersonic, baby, then you know it's gonna last. Don't do it now. Let go of yourself, it'll be good for your health. Don't care who watches, you gon' take it up a few notches. Come on, put your hands in the air, act like the fool, cause you just don't care. You're feeling so platonic, now you're getting supersonic. So you wanna get so